learning this stuff here, people. And I'm going to unmute the mics. We're having general conversation today. One of the things in the general conversation, I'm going to unmute Brother Che's mic. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay.
Oh, we can unmute ourselves. We good.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right. So what we're talking about today. All right, we're having a general conversation. The first thing that I want to talk about is with them getting rid of DEI, okay, which is a good thing. To get rid of the DEI is because what that does is it's going to force us to do for ourselves. Okay. Hey, twin, thank you for joining us, man. I see you out there. Appreciate you. And
Yeah, I
feel
started to
free.
my audience, Shabaka, so we're definitely gonna
Oh,
have people tapping in tonight.
okay. And now also too, can we see his comments?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Yeah, because I see twin right here. All right. Okay, so one of the things is that these individuals are getting upset because they want to end DEI.
Okay,
Best
Shabaka.
thing,
Shabaka.
yeah.
You gotta do this the right way, Shabaka. So, thank y'all for tuning in to Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced on our regularly scheduled night of Tuesday. We're running slightly behind, but we're gonna get through it. And this is season 10, meaning we are in our 10th season of Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced. We've been in effect for 10 years on Blog Talk Radio, and now 5 on this online space of Frontline Black News Frontline Campaign, the Revolutionary Agenda. And we are back, or black in your face, with a brand new episode. Like I said, season 10, episode, it's either 12 or 13, Shabaki. You're supposed to be keeping log in the
Okay,
notebook.
I
But
think we're in season 12.
no, episode 12. We in season 10.
Okay, yeah, so it would be episode 12. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're having an open mic discussion on these current political times in 2025. How does this affect FBA? How does this affect Black people throughout the whole diaspora? How does it affect us wherever we at on this planet? So please chime
Exactly.
in. Um, we can drop the link in the chat if anybody would like to come up and join us. Donna Mike,
Right.
how many people can we have up on the panel?
Okay, we have yourself. We
No,
have
how many people can we have?
okay,
Currently, we have 4
okay, I think we could have up to 6.
on the free or on the paid plan.
No, we on the paid plan. We on the
Okay,
$83
so we
a
can have
month
up to
paid.
10. We can
Okay,
have
so
up to 10.
if we can get 10 in here, yeah, that'll be a wonderful thing.
So that's 6 more people we can have up here.
No, yes, sir. Send out the invites. Definitely to the brother we were speaking with earlier today, Lightning.
Yeah, so we appreciate everybody that's tapping in with us this evening. Feel free to chime in the chat. I see you, Daniel. Salute to Daniel. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Shout out to him.
Mm-hmm.
And we see you, Twin. Twin is hyping the room up as usual.
Okay,
Yeah,
twin.
keep Lady Chang your thoughts and prayers too. She had to go back to the hospital. They let her out too early apparently, and they didn't prepare her, which is why we have to prepare ourselves because these
Right.
institutions aren't meant to help us; they're meant to harm us.
Exactly. And then also too, if somebody wants to send some invites out here so we could have a full house tonight, send one to the Imam or Critical Truth Bay.
Yes, Dr.
Even
Truth Bay.
huh?
You talking about Dr. Truth Bay?
Yes. And
Thank you,
and
Twin. Okay,
oh,
so you were talking about the DEI before I interrupted you, so go ahead, Shabaka. What were your
okay, yeah,
thoughts on the DEI?
okay. The DEI. with the regime getting rid of diversity, equity, and inclusion was the best damn thing to happen. The reason being is because that means we could start our own businesses and hire our own people. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the infiltrators coming out there stealing our intellectual property, stealing our ideas. You see what I mean? And what have you. See, so we have to think for ourselves. Say, as long as you got these individuals, man, these mega supporters, man, basically to put it out there of what their sign is white only, okay, then let us build for ourselves. Okay? Because Dr. King said he led our people into a burning house with integration. And what you currently got going on some almost 60 years later proves his point.
And
You
Dr.
see?
King said we coming to Washington to get our goddamn check.
Yeah, exactly. You see? You see? And then on top of it, okay, is that we got to be more focused on ourselves. And then also, too,
And
is that,
too.
okay, and then also, too, what has happened is that Trump had put a travel ban on at least 15 African nations.
Mm.
And that report is unconfirmed. Okay, if somebody can confirm that, that would be beautiful because I am so frustrated and so
Well,
pissed
oh, I'm
with this.
sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother. I just wanted to let you know, my brother Karan, down there in the Apple, he's on the line with us, and we're having an open discussion. Just so brother know, because I'm sending out invites. All right,
Yeah,
Black Power.
Black
and then we
power.
got Blue and Cool, and welcome Blue and Cool. Thank you for joining us. Okay, as I was saying, okay, is that since Trump wants to get rid of DEI, okay, that was the best thing to happen because that means that when we open up our black businesses, we ain't got to go to nobody else. You know what I mean? We could do it for ourselves is because of the buying power that we have. Why do you think all these other groups want to set up these businesses in the black community? You see what I mean? Okay, because they up there are draining our life blood economically out of our community. You see
Yeah,
what I
because we're
mean?
the biggest consumers. We spend on there $2 trillion outside of our communities.
Give it
Uh,
all away. Hmm.
and then even somebody affiliated with General Motors is saying is, black folks contributed greatly to the economy for buying Cadillacs. Okay,
Remember how
contributed
the
greatly
salesman wrote,
to buying Cadillacs, and I had me one too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to my ass too.
I had a couple of them. A couple of
Yeah,
Coupe de Ville.
yeah, exactly. You say now if we're doing all of this, and then just like how we had contributed greatly to the movie making industry, which is Hollywood, right? Where they stole a whole lot of our talents right there. Just look what happened to a young woman recently, you know what I'm saying, that died
Erica
off in a
Stone
car
in West
crash.
Tower.
Yeah, exactly. Where they stole her residual money and stuff like that. So, in other words, people, for us not to spend our money amongst ourselves and build up our own industries at this day and stage, man, we'll be the biggest fucking fools out there. And I know we ain't supposed to be having no cussing up there, but I'm just frustrated with that. Yeah, see, everybody want to take their talent. Well, I got to go to Los Angeles, man. I got to go out there, to LA and get the bling, bling, bling and all this old shit, man. And they're up here pimping you worse than a $2 hoe. You got to own your intellectual property. You got to get your stuff copywritten. You see what
Yep.
I'm saying?
On your
That's what you
masters.
got to do. Yeah, you got to get your masters. You see what I'm saying? Why do you think they hated Michael Jackson so much? Okay, it's because he
Because
went up there and fought
he
the Beatles
showed us
off.
what to do. and they
Yeah.
still
You beat
talking
them at
about him.
their own
They
game.
still talking about him after he didn't pass. They still trying to
Yeah,
denigrate him in his
yeah,
death.
yeah, exactly. And
Yeah,
so then
too.
Eminem is gonna come out there and diss. Hey, Mac 285, thank you for joining us, Mac
Yeah, salute
285.
that to for.
Okay, all right. So now with Michael Jackson setting that precedent, buying the Beatles songbook, then he got Eminem's songbook because Eminem used to go out there and disrespect him, but each time that Eminem did it, Mike got
Him got
paid.
paid
You
off
see
his
what I
whole
mean?
catalog.
Okay, and then
Hmm.
also, okay, now I'm putting a question out there to the generations after me, and you brothers and sisters would be the hip hop rap generation. Okay,
Yes.
how would you all felt if I said, and please comment, okay, is that the worst thing that we did was allowing these OTBs to come in there because that there is our resource. You see?
Yeah.
So they coming in using a resource, thinking that it's okay to use the NGR term. And brother Trey, you and I commented last night on that video that you had where you're gonna have the battle rap black
Yeah.
color. Well, you all use the term. I'm gonna say it too. So Nick, bam,
Yep.
beautiful white cross, by young man who was in that video who wasn't saying nothing.
Yep.
Picture
And it's
perfect
be
white
more of
cross.
that going
I
on.
don't think Mike Tyson could have done it better himself. And I enjoyed seeing him up there look stupid, is
Hmm.
because this society, okay, does not want to look at us as being educators, innovators, creators, right? Now,
Hmm.
don't get me wrong. I enjoy, entertainment and TV and stuff like that, like the next man after growing up there in Los Angeles and what have you. But we got to get control of that industry because for two reasons. One is we're the main contributors to it. Two is
Hmm.
we're the main consumers of it. And I think, Brother Che, you had told me what you were right about that doing the black exploitation films. It was the black exploitation films that saved Hollywood.
Yep. It
You see
was
what I
because they
mean?
were on the dump.
Yeah, because we were the consumers. We going to the movies, spending money. Here you go,
Okay.
paying $5 for popcorn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And what I used to do, man, when I used to go to the movie theaters, man, out smuggling my snacks, man. Going up
Yeah.
there charging you $12, man, for a bucket of popcorn, man, that you can go get for $2. You know what I mean? And things of that nature.
The
And
bucket
then keep in
costs
mind,
like $40 now.
yeah, costs $40. You see what I mean? And then we have Blue and Cool. And feel free, brother, to unmute your mic, sir, and join in. Okay. All right. Now, so when they tell us that this is racism for us to spend amongst ourselves, it's like somebody pissing on your head telling you it's rain. But all these other groups, they go out there, produce their stuff, and who's the main one that they want to sell it to? Us, right? Now, brother, check.
Mhm.
You remember my live feed video I did off of HB, and HB is what we refer to as Hollywood Boulevard. And I'm walking down there, man, looking at all the stars and what have you. So
Mm.
fool comes up to me, hey man, you want us to put your name here on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, man, cost you about $20. And you saw how I looked at him like, Mister, you must think I'm fresh off the boat or just fell out of a turnip truck. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
all what they got up there by the Chinese theater and the Kodak theater over there, I watched them build that shit. Okay. It used to, on that corner in the 1970s, it used to be the Bank of Finance, and the rest was all flat.
Mm.
So they start bouncing a wrecking ball off the Bank of Finance, started building something. You know what I mean? Then up comes the Kodak Theater. Then up there comes all the tourist traps. You see what I mean? In other words, it's like LA's version of Las Vegas's Fremont Street. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, okay, as soon as we're doing something for ourselves, and the next thing you know, man, is that we're called black racists. Now, Okay, we have to emphasize, and I'm going over here over the topics right here, is emphasizing self-sufficiency. And hey, please hit us in the chat room, and then also too, brother, feel free to blue and cool and unmute your mic and comment. You know what I mean? On what have you. All right, comments, please.
I heard tourist traps.
Black Power.
Black
Was it?
Power. Yeah, I heard tourist traps, and that's what made me think I wanted to say something because in New York City they got Times Square. You
Yeah.
know, everybody come
Okay.
there, the tourists come there. But if you
Oh,
black and you got a business or if you got something to give to them, they'll
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
call it a tourist trap because you're
Yeah.
black.
Uh,
You understand? So
yes, sir.
when you said that, it resonated because we sell our music to people, and
Oh
that's how
yeah,
Right.
we
I
make
think
our
Times
money.
Square.
So when they say, "Oh, it's a tourist trap," they try to paint it as bad, so you don't make no money, black man or black woman.
Oh yeah,
That
they
part.
always trying to keep us from making
A-
that.
And then to prove brother's point even further, out there on the West Coast, okay, you will see brothers and sisters there out there in Inglewood, all up and down Crenshaw Boulevard, brother K, that you're familiar with, doing the
Yeah.
same thing, self-promoting themselves. You see what I mean? And I much rather go give the brother, like, what did they be asking, like the $5 or $6 for their own CD? I much
Yeah.
rather give it to him because he's trying to self-promote. If you
Yeah.
think I'm gonna go up there in Hollywood and go into them overpriced shops right
You got to
there,
hold on, brother. I'm getting ready to call. Oh no, not you, Shabaka. Oh no, but as long as I did say that off the mic, sorry about that. But brother Pete, with us, Black Power, brother Pete. Welcome to Shabaka's Black Experience in Hands.
What's up? All power to the people.
absolutely, brother.
Always.
And I'm putting this here together with shoestrings and bubble gum, man. I'm all thumbs with this stuff, man. But I appreciate, the staff helping us out right here. Just say, oh Lord, hold on. This is what happens when you get old.
Hmm.
I got to mute myself for a second. Oh man.
We say, my man say, stay strapped or get clapped.
Yep.
Protect your family and your tribe. Watch everything. Watching everything burn. I heard that. Mhm.
Yeah, and then too, to prove that point right there, is in 1965 when I had to watch Ride, there was a local radio station there called KGFJ, and they played all the hits from Motown, man, all the hits from Stack Records and what have you. And they had this brother on there by the name of the Magnificent Montague. And each time he played a good record, you know what I'm saying, he would put up there and say, "Burn, baby, burn," right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what they did, they took him off there saying that he was inciting a riot. Do you see what I mean? Because of the watch riot situation. Out there's a situation with Marquette Fry, who was drunk driving, and the highway patrol started jumping on him because all he asked for was somebody to come get his car to take it to his mother's house down the street because he knew he was going to jail. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
then one thing led to another, and I believe the California Highway Patrol, which is pretty much for all practical purposes California State Police on the highway, hit him with a nightstick. And then he retaliated, and he had stated, when that highway patrolman hit me with that nightstick and dropped it, I dropped him. And it was on. You know what I mean? Okay. Now, another thing of these culture vultures. Okay. You hate us so much. Okay. You tell us to get over reparations. That was so long ago. And then as you've witnessed, Brother Che, when we was on Blog Talk.
Yep.
Okay. All righty. So let's break down the wealth that was produced, okay, by the slave, picking the cotton, that went off into the manufacturing of clothes, picking the sugar cane, which went
Uh,
off into the manufacture of alcohol, bourbon, Jack Daniels,
Damn
whiskey,
Watt
and
in the building. Black Power.
oh, all right. And then they tell us,
Black werewolf in the house.
all right,
Black Power, brother.
Always, always,
Yes,
always.
indeed.
Okay, so therefore, so then they sit up there and then they start putting our children in the public indoctrination centers. You see what I mean? Okay, now, you and I, brother Jesse, we always disagree agreeably.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the first thing that everybody did in class when they started school? It's real easy. What was the first thing that everybody had to do when they went to school before class started? All right.
Say the
They get
Pledge of
I
lit.
Allegiance.
And there you go. I pledge of allegiance to the
Yup.
United States of America. And at that
No, to
time,
the
when
flag, not the U.S., to the flag.
oh, yeah, yeah, right,
Ain't
right.
that an
And
idiotic
then,
thing? How I'm gonna pledge to a damn piece of material? Ain't that some? I never did it when I was a kid. I thought it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
yeah, and then the nightstick glides gracefully upside our heads at that time, and they still do today. Okay, now out here in Sin City, okay, a brother who is a victim of domestic violence, and then, you know, brother Che, we spoke with our the infamous fraud Sarge, so that's why I'm gonna start
Mm,
calling him fraud Sarge since he sent me a bogus ass email, right? Okay. Oh well, he was doing something to the woman or some type of BS, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
yeah, okay, and then to find out that this man was a victim of domestic violence, he called the race soldiers, and he was the one that got shot first. And there's Becky. You know what I'm saying? There's Becky. You see what I mean? But brother, he stretched out. You know what I'm saying? See, people, when you call the police, you do not know who or what you are calling. This fool doesn't know you. You don't know him. Except here's the big difference.
Right.
He got a 9 millimeter on his hip and got two clips with him. So 15 per clip. So they put one up. So 15 plus another 15 is 30. Then another 15 is 45 if I got my basic arithmetic right. Okay.
yeah,
So
Shabaka.
he's got 45 rounds to your 0 rounds. You see? But you are a crime victim. Okay. Now you're a statistic. You see what I'm saying? You're a statistic.
Yep.
You know, you're a statistic. You see what I mean? Now they come up there and say, well, Shabaka, what you talking about there is racism. How's it racism, man? We are in no economic position, no political position, and no population position to be racist. Then when you get Uncle Sambo up there like Samuel L. Jackson, he might as well have got up there. I forgot the name. Oh, zippity doo dah, zippity day type of crap.
No, Uncle Remus.
Yeah, Uncle Remus. Yeah. So hey, Samuel L. Jackson, you welcome to chime in as well too. But I know you ain't got time for us because you out there in Hollywood. But guess what, though, Samuel L. I will tell you this much. Oh, I love the part you played in A Time to Kill. Oh, I love that
Mm,
poor little baby. You know what I'm saying? So, the daddy went out there and did what he was supposed to do to protect his child. Hey, I love Denzel Washington and John Q. I love Denzel and Malcolm X, but I thoroughly hated his ass in what was that movie he made where he was a crooked police? Oh,
Training Day.
Training Day. Yeah, thank you. I hated Denzel in that, but however, that's what the man does for a living. Okay, he is an actor. And see, loved him in Malcolm X. You know what I'm
Yeah, he
saying?
could have won an Academy Award for that.
Oh, absolutely. And if he didn't get an Academy Award that same year that he was nominated, okay, wait a minute. Let me turn back the hands of time. Wait a minute. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. He should have won an Academy Award for that. Now, uh, Training Day, Denzel, okay, it was four black men who were nominated for Best Actor. Denzel, Larry Fishburne for playing Ike Turner, Will Smith playing Ali, and I'm trying to remember the fourth one.
That year.
Yeah.
Hey, is that the right Cash App for people to contribute? By the way, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I want to make sure before I throw it up there.
No, just put the PayPal up.
Okay.
Okay, put it in the chats, and I'll grab it.
Okay. And then on top of it as well, too, you see, they don't want to give credit to all those who worked off in cinema behind the scenes. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Then on top of it too, is that the and what was that there, brother Ted? We was talking about the Screen Directors Guild, man, and the
Bag.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, SAG. That's the Screen Actors Guild. You got
Right.
okay. You got SAG, the Screen Actors Guild. You have the Screen Writers Guild that went on
Right.
strike. You got the Screen Extras Guild, and you
Yep.
got Screen Directors Guild. Okay, but notice, family, you don't have a Screen Producers Guild. Why? Because the producers are the ones that owns the films, that's paying everybody. If not the studio themselves are not producing it. Now
They
let's
don't
look at
need no daggone guild.
yeah,
They
yeah,
got all
yeah,
the money.
yeah. Now get this. Now let's look at Mr. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry goes out there, man, from Atlanta, going to Hollywood. Oh, I'm buying into Paramount. They said, no, you ain't. Just like look at Robert Johnson. Sells BET. I don't look at BET because BET is not black owned. So Robert Johnson sells BET. Oh man, I'm gonna go buy United Airlines. He couldn't even get in the boardroom with him, man. Okay, so what does this here tell you, black
Brother
family?
Mike over here experimenting.
Oh, there you go. Now, I just want to bring us all up on the page.
Okay. All right, so therefore, black family. So what are we working with? You see what I'm saying?
Shabaka, you got to
What,
get
what
your reparations now back up.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's reparations now, right there. It's up there. Okay, it's up there. Yeah, that's my icon up there.
I can't see it on
Reparations
my phone,
now.
but okay.
Is it red, black, and green at the top middle?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. So
Black
now,
Power.
fam,
Black Power.
always,
I
always.
wanted to know what's the
Yeah,
situation.
yes, sir. Go ahead. Yeah, let the gentleman
You
speak.
saw
Yeah,
how
go ahead, brother.
California was so adamant about this reparations fight. Then the
Yes,
Black Caucus shut it down. Have we talked about that yet?
Oh, we've talked
sir.
about it on our platforms. Yes, we have.
Yes, we have. Okay, so yeah,
Okay.
and then on top of it, brother, if you got something to add in regard to that, by all means. Now, with me growing up in that cesspool, get rid of gruesome Newsom. Number one. Okay. Then they bought and paid, some house Negroes. Oh no, we don't need to discuss reparations.
Yeah,
Now
like
they say,
Isaac Bryant, the one
yeah,
that stood
thank
in
you,
the
bro.
way. A whole Republican had tried to introduce the bills to the floor to give
Yeah,
us a genealogy office, a freedmen's bureau,
right.
and something else. It was three bills, and they refused to allow them to introduce the bills to the House of
Oh yeah,
Representatives.
that there, brother Joe was for the redlining out there because see, they used to redline property out there, and just like the Beverly Wilshire Hotel, who was
Yeah,
designed
I agree,
by a
Isaac.
black architect by the name of Paul Williams, who was a graduate of the University of South Central, although it's commonly referred to as the University of Southern California.
Mm-hmm.
He designed
Whoa.
homes. He designed homes for Lucille Ball, Frank Sinatra, I believe the Beverly Wilshire Hotel. But guess what? He couldn't go live in the area. See, so that's another damn thing you need the reparations for is the redlining. You see what I'm saying? And then Lord knows when you had that old senile dumb bunny who was the governor of California that introduced the Mulford Act, that signed the Mulford Act and California, there's no reason why somebody should be walking down the street with a loaded gun. Uh-huh. And of course, Brother Huey and them were talking about point number 7. We needed an immediate end to police brutality and the murder of unarmed black people. You see
Yep.
what I mean? Okay. So what had happened is that he advised the people of their constitutional rights in California and whatnot. So then, when they went into Sacramento, May 2nd, 1967, this attracted the attention of a guy who holds the position that's currently held by Cash Patel. You see what I mean? Oh,
Mm.
they public enemy number 1. Okay, now let's look at something else. Let's go to the year 1974, the Patricia Hearst kidnapping case, who was the daughter of the owners of the San Francisco Chronicle and what have you.
Yeah, you talking
Okay,
about the Patty Hearst case?
yeah. That started in Oakland.
What was it,
Semi,
Daddy? Randolph Hearst.
yeah, yeah. Randolph Hearst is the son of William Randolph Hearst, who owned
Right.
all Hearst newspapers, and the San Francisco Chronicle was one of them. Okay,
Right. Yeah.
okay. So now they can't find Patty Hearst. They had the shootout over there in May 1974. I saw it on TV up in the Bay Area, right? So then 2 years later, they find Patty Hearst. Okay. So she gets arrested. She was incarcerated for a minute, and there was a woman who was a jailer by the Jimenez that wrote a book called My Prisoner, where Patty Hearst was in her charge. Okay. So what happens with Patty Hearst? Old Jimmy, okay, Jimmy Carter, he pardons her. But guess what
Peanut
happened?
man.
Okay, but hold on. You ain't heard nothing yet, people. Patty Hearst, when she was with the SLA, had took part in a bank robbery in San Francisco, right? Somebody died in that bank robbery. And under California's law, if you were in the process of committing a felony, okay, in the
Hmm.
process of committing a felony and
Yeah.
someone dies, you are
Right.
automatically hit with murder 1, not murder
And it's
2.
in the crime bill. They put that in the crime bill too.
Yeah. You see what I mean? So therefore, all these no good, unworthy black politicians at the state level need to be recalled, and all of them. Okay, because guess what? That old dumpster, he's trying to get old Derek Chauvin pardon. Although Brother Chase said that it can't happen is because what was you saying, Brother Chase? Because you got more legal
Well,
knowledge.
people were talking about it, but he didn't say it. Matter of fact, he said that he said he hadn't even thought about it. That's what Trump said.
Yeah.
Trump said he hadn't even crossed his mind. You
It
know.
ain't even. He said it ain't even crossed his mind.
No,
Okay.
he said it hasn't been presented. It hasn't even been an option. Ain't nobody even thinking about it.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay.
For real.
Okay. Now keep in mind, Black family, with all this AI crap, it is definitely chess and not checkers. With all this AI crap, now it's 3-dimensional chess. Okay, I see we lost somebody.
Nah, I think I want to say that's
Kamal.
power, black power.
Black
Like
Power.
Always,
even AI is
always.
new, like computers are the new racism because
Yep.
they
Yes,
hide behind computers now. Um,
exactly.
yeah, so the people that's programming the computers, they are the ones. Like prime example, when you
Hmm.
use your card to go on the bus,
Mhm.
Right.
if you don't have a well respected the bank card deny you like you don't have your card.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So that's one form because most people that's black don't have all the super bank accounts with all these super entities. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
we only could get like the prepaid and like you know what I'm saying, stuff like cash at
right.
time, and them is the ones they don't accept. So if you
Mm.
exactly.
yourself, yes, if you
You
yourself,
gotta have a valid bank card to
you're
use
not gonna make
public
it.
transit in New York City now.
Say that again.
You gotta have a valid bank card to use the public transit, the
Yeah,
subways in NY.
and that's what makes it worse because that's not our banks. And that's not
That's
Right.
like you know what
ridiculous.
I'm saying. So it's a setup
What I need a bank card for? Shit.
to
Because
use
they're
the
trying.
bus, to use
Yeah.
the
Because
train.
okay, I'm sorry, brother Blue. Okay, go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you gotta use a bus or a train, and you gotta use a card.
Yeah.
Like some places are about to eliminate using cash. You know what I'm saying? Metro cards and shit like that.
Yeah,
Oh
just like the Bay Area Rapid Transit, because
yeah.
they're
Right.
trying to make it like that, in the Bay Area, Blue, which is similar to the subway in New York, and they all train in Chicago. They got
Yeah.
the Bay Area Rapid Transit, and what it is, man, they want you to either get a tap card, as they call it, where you go up there, put all your money in the prepaid,
That's what
and
we
just
got too.
Yep.
okay, the tap card. Okay, the tap card. Okay, so what happens is that when they ask you for your routing number to your bank account, don't do it. I already made the mistake for you. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And they did that there to me, man. So I go down there to my bank. Okay, well, we'll change the account number. Guess what? They hit me again. And I'm like, man, you all told me, man, that you all had this here. Oh, it's based off the routing number. Ah, the routing number. Anything that wants your routing number to the bank, man, don't do it. Okay. Now, like they saying, well, Trump is putting in all these tariffs on the whiskey and on this and all that. You want to bring down prices? Don't buy the shit.
Okay,
Just
so let me just step in because mention
yes,
prices.
sir.
You know how they talking about everywhere is $18 for eggs and all this shit?
Yeah,
Hmm.
But that's the hookup. That's the lie. That's where all the fucking migrants be working. If you go to these stores in New York, right?
right. Yeah,
Hmm.
Every grocery store, most of them are owned by some type of, I would say, key food. I don't know if y'all heard of key food, but there's a store called Key Food. There's a store called Town. There's a store
Hmm.
called, so them two, prime example, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
They are mostly owned by people that's black that speak Spanish that don't think they black. You understand what I told you? So
Mm,
then when you throw them in the mix, right? They got the migrants coming and taking all the work from
right,
themselves. They hiring the migrants. Then they got to pay them, but they don't really pay them as they supposed to get paid. So that's
right.
why hiking up these prices because I don't. I'm trying not to go too far, but I feel as if that Tren de Agua and that cartel nonsense is
Yeah.
linked to all these prices going up. Because
Okay.
what? Yeah, because at the end of the day, this is it's just so many more people down here that most things might go up. Because in New York, it's crazy overpopulated.
Oh
So
yeah.
maybe itself that the prices are going up because there's so many people here, or the people that's in these stores that like mom and pop C-towns and mom and pop key foods. They prices is 12, $14 eggs. I went to Whole Foods the other day and paid $4.89 for a dozen of eggs. So that's the
49.
point. You go to the real store, you'll
Hmm.
pay the real price. You go to these knockoff niggas, they got
Yeah.
migrants running the whole store, you're gonna pay $20 for eggs, nigga. Black power.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So enough. Yeah, it's expensive. And Trump say, but he said, but it ain't gonna be that bad. He said it ain't gonna be that bad. First thing I thought to myself, for a millionaire and billionaire, it ain't gonna be that bad. And
But
for
I
how
would say
many people was it?
7 years
Oh,
ago,
go ahead, brother. Hmm.
I would say like 7 years ago, we was talking about our own farms, our own this, our own that, and this is the
That part.
time.
That part. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
because you see, you got 4 factors of production. The main thing that you got to have to be productive, man, is some land.
That's right.
Okay. Then you got to have the labor. Then you got to have the risk management. Then you got to have the capital. Now, the irony of this, people, is that we produce all this capital for all these other groups. Why do you think he got Stinky Bird what he is? Him and Little Stink. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and then you always hear something funny. I'm seeing on the news, man, there was some white dude, man, out there, man, trashing Teslas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So I'm not
yeah, we covered
advocating.
that on Frontline Black News.
It was trapped in Teslas. What do you mean? Like you had a sledgehammer or something?
Oh, on the
No,
last
man, this dude,
Grand
man, is
Rising again.
cocktailing these damn things. Like, he's
Remember,
straight
Shabaka, we
cocktail.
covered that on Grand Rising.
I, I
Yeah.
didn't. I didn't catch it. Tell me about it.
Oh,
So
yeah, man, these people is
they've been
out there.
having protests against his cars and trucks. So these white liberals, these crazy ass white liberals, been out here vandalizing his
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
What?
out west.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
in Denver, Blue, but I got family all throughout the 5 boroughs.
Okay.
Okay, and I never made it to New York City, Blue, because I was born in Chicago and grew up in Los Angeles. The only thing I know is the North Side, South Side, and West Side. You know what I mean? Oh, by the way, here's something from out of the hub city, which is Compton, California. I saw a video, right? A group of essays went out there, man, and bum rushed a store where they just went in there and started taking shit. And I think they used to call it a swarm, you know, because you had
Oh yeah, melee. Yeah.
That's what they doing in New York too. They hitting like Gucci stores. They hitting
oh,
Prada
okay.
stores. They hitting all the big stores and taking that shit.
California Green Party pushing it too.
He
Okay.
talking
Yeah,
about
Fort Greene.
he talking about
Oh, that's the
reparations.
first one.
Oh, I was talking about how these mobs of migrants are running into stores and snatching everything, and you know what I
All
mean?
right.
So like that.
We having a whole private conversation that Black
Oh,
Flag is floating
oh,
to.
read the chest. Read the chest. I know he just gonna be in the background, so that way we can have him on.
Yeah, Mac 285, what's up, Mac? Yeah. Okay, definitely hit the chat
Long
room, you know what I'm
as
saying?
it's a private conversation, I'll just figured I'll read them as they come in.
Okay, then we also got the private
In the
chat.
private chat, but all right.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Well, let me know. You know?
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
The
Okay,
conversation about these
now,
sabotagers of reparations. Oh, Brother Blue, are you familiar with the commission that's going on out there on reparations?
Uh, no, I'm not. I'm not
Okay.
familiar with the reparations committee.
So there's a whole commission that's going on right now to study the effects of racism and white supremacy on Black people, specifically FBA, Foundation of Black
Okay.
Americans, the people that built
Okay.
the country,
So you
on
got
reparations in New York City, and it just started, and there's already trouble afoot. There are several tethers that have been spotted on the commission, and that's a red flag in terms of what happened in California, where we've seen something
right.
very much similar with the AB 3121 that Gavin Newsom was pushing out there for 2-3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Check Dr. Bay resume. Yeah, Dr. Bay been on it too, but she's not on here. So I was asking Brother Blue from New York if he know anything about
Right.
it.
Oh yeah, and okay, yeah. No, y'all go ahead. Sorry. Interrupt.
I didn't hear nothing about it. I think honestly, like ever since last year when people were pushing this reparation talk
Well,
and
we've been pushing it. It
caucus,
ain't just been since last year.
yeah, like
It's been
after the
being
Black
pushed for.
Caucus shut that shit down, after the Black Caucus in California shut that shit down, I could imagine every caucus state niggas are gonna shut it down too. Yes, like you know what I'm trying to say, like that's why I don't even like it
Yes, sir.
because it feels like these Uncle Toms and Coons are sitting waiting for us to try to push it so they can shut it down for the pilgrim.
That's why
That's
we got to
the
get
setup.
on them boards and those commissions.
We gotta take shit. We
Hmm.
can't ask no more for shit. You see the migrants running up in Gucci and Tiffany and all the crap.
Hmm.
You gotta do the same fucking thing. Reparations. Fuck that. Go get your shit.
They released them. That's the difference. They released
Okay.
them. They
You
don't
know,
release us.
yo, listen.
We
We
gotta
know
get.
we
We
know
got.
we different. We know we
They get released. They attack the police. They beat the police down. They get released. We don't get released.
Yeah, we get murdered.
We get murdered like Robert Brooks Jr. What are your thoughts on
And
that?
then,
The Marcy COs that beat that black man to death on camera.
oh man, yeah.
There's
Hey,
a
Win News
team
and
is
Jab
enough.
Jab is in there. Okay,
Mhm.
now also
The
too,
jab. Shout out
okay, and
jab.
then also too, I want to turn back the hands of time a little bit to 1992 to Los Angeles. Okay, all righty.
The LA
Okay, as we all
Rebellion.
know about the Rodney King case, right? So what they
Mhm.
did, just to show you how diabolical they is in the Los Angeles County court system, right?
Mm,
They got to change the venue from LA County, and keep in mind, Blue, you got the city of Los Angeles and you have the county of Los Angeles, like New York, I believe. You all got New York County and you all got the city of New York.
yeah.
Okay. So what they did was is that they put in for a change of venue up there to Simi Valley, which is in Ventura County, which
Yep.
is lily white, ultra conservative, and that's where they get that old senile clown buried at, man, who had the special effects from Grisha Formula and Crazy Glue. He was a Class B actor, and he became the governor of California. I forgot that fool's name, Brother Che. You know I'm getting old. Okay. So
He
then
just
when
fixing
they
his name. You know that
who
he
who
had to. His name was the 666. Ronald. Ronald got 6 letters in it. Wilson got 6 letters in it, and Reagan got 6 letters in it.
oh yeah, that was his name, Reagan. Yeah, the former governor of California. Yeah. Okay, the
I just
40th president.
think
And he was a Class B movie actor. You know what I'm saying? And then he had the audacity, to say that the Black Panther Party had no business doing armed patrols. So that's what the Mulfer Act was all about. You say, so now what we could do with this high technology is because we had so many black folks who contributed in its development, it's stupid. And I think, Brother Che, that you and I had did that when we was on Blog Talk, man, when you had brought up some information right there. Not to mention the sisters with the hidden figures, okay? About
And
when
in
they was launching all these
2025, we got the
rockets.
same thing going on. Shout out to the family in Cincinnati, Ohio, Lincoln Heights. They are patrolling their
Oh, yeah.
neighborhood and communities since
Oh,
these
yeah.
Nazis decided to have a damn rally in a
Uh-huh.
hood and got
Yeah.
ran the fuck off the block along with the police.
right on.
Oh, okay, that's great news. Great
That's
news. Great
dropping
news. That's
patrol.
better when the Denver ponies lose. That's real
Oh my
great news.
God, it's better than the Gators losing, but that's always. I guess the Fakers. It's better than the Fakers losing.
Yeah. Well, anyway, okay, and that was another thing too that we had discussed on our platform here too, people. You remember when Colin Kaepernick was kneeling down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And old Trump said, get rid of that SOB, you know what I mean? And then a Washington Commanders owner who was an avid racist,
stated, well, these colored folk don't like the way we doing things here in the NFL. Let them form their own leagues. Great idea. You know what I'm saying? Why is it a great idea?
We have our own.
Because
they just don't get promoted.
Okay. All right. What it is, Brother Che, is what they call grassroots. Okay.
Yeah.
So therefore, if people is out here with all these cell phones and stuff like that, if you go out there and see some of our black men and young women, you know, being excellent in athletics, and it's a black-owned league, promote it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, get it out there in the mainstream, because see, it takes about 5 years, man, to get something in the mainstream. You see what I'm saying? Just like all this crap that you see here with this internet and all that, man, they didn't come out there and invent it overnight, man. When they came out in 1994 with www.com, right?
Yeah.
Man, that stuff, man, soared, man, like the space shuttle going to the moon or what have you. Now, just to show you something, when they was launching all them space shuttle missions in the 80s, right?
Yep.
What they were doing was they were putting up the satellites that they're using for the internet. You see what I mean?
But they didn't even have the mathematical equations. It
Yeah.
was a Nigerian brother that came up with the equations, the calculus to even program the shit to make it work.
And then, you know, same thing with
Philip Olawale was his name.
Okay. Now, let's look at another thing. Let's turn back to hands of time to a couple of years ago here in Las Vegas. The brother who is a multi-billionaire of a bank in Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
They invite him to come to the Super Bowl here in Las Vegas a couple of years back, right? Okay. So they put him on a bird from Lagos to JFK Airport, right?
Yeah.
Then they put him on an airplane from JFK Airport to LAX, which is Los Angeles International Airport, right?
Yeah.
Then they put him on a helicopter from Los Angeles to Las Vegas, and the helicopter crashes out there by the Boulder Dam. I got a question, and forgive me, I'm old and stupid, but I figure I'll ask this question. Why didn't they just put him on a plane from New York to Las Vegas?
Right.
See there? Because they don't want us making money off of our resources. Understand? Now, Dumpster has just signed all these travel bans.
Oh, we gotta find more information on that, Shabaka. So we don't want to run with that until we have verified proof this is what the dump has enacted.
Okay, so I'm going to say this is an unconfirmed report. The status on it as of now. You see what I'm saying? Okay.
Presumably, allegedly. There you go.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go, Lightning. Thank you.
Yeah, allegedly.
Okay. So the first one on the list of what I saw was our man Ibrahim Traore, Burkina Faso.
Yeah, he said we're gonna do our own goal.
Yeah. Let's see. The Congo. Everybody remembers the Congo. I know you remember Lightning, Ali Boumaye.
Okay. And not only that, Patrice Lumumba in the 5 Ps.
Oh yeah. R.I.P. to Patrice Lumumba.
Yes.
Now.
And R.I.P. to Frances Cress Welsing. She would have been 90 today.
Wow. Well, bless her heart. Okay. Excellent research, Brother Che. Thank you, sir. I didn't know that. Okay. Now, getting back to Frances Cress Welsing. Okay, and her analogy. You remember when she gave a lecture, Brother Che, where she says when it comes to professional sports like the NBA, the NFL, and baseball, and golf, You gonna
Yeah.
love this, Blue Magoo. MQ, yeah. If you you know, if I'm saying your name properly, I want to make sure is that MQ. That's MQ, correct, Blue?
I think he's muted.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. He muted himself. Okay. But please correct me if I'm wrong. But Frances Cress Wilson gave a lecture. She says when it comes to professional sports, why you got these black athletes, right? You got these white cheerleaders, right? And she says, hey, Jay Militant, and she says it's very interesting of how the football stadiums fill up to see this brown ball go through these white goalposts.
Mm-hmm.
Then she says it's very interesting where you got this big old brown ball when people go to the NBA. You see these brothers put this brown ball in this white net. Now, here's the part that really messes me up right here. But then when it comes to golf, you see these white fellas with this little stick trying to sink this little white ball in the Mother Earth.
Yeah.
Connect the dots. You see what I'm saying? And then
So
people,
it's confirmed that this is something he's proposing, but he hasn't enacted it yet.
Okay, what's that, Brother Che?
With this travel ban.
Oh, okay. All righty. So it's unconfirmed, but it's something that they're talking about. Okay. So now they want to go.
JFK assassination. He is doing the JFK assassination documents.
Oh yeah. Now here's something about the JFK assassination, people. Okay, ask yourself this, right? Okay, why are they having this investigation 65 years after the crime went down? You know why? Because of the law of biophysics, the perpetrators who did it is dead. You see? And Jay Militant says what he's right about, the NFL combined is the auction block. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Jay Miller's in the bell shout to Cuzzo. Jay Miller.
Okay. So then and so then, man, what the hell was I talking about? Man, senility is setting in on it.
The RFK and assassination records.
The JFK assassination, yes, sir. Okay, so the JFK assassination happened over 60 years ago, right? So all the culprits in it, just off the law of biophysics, have got to be dead.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's look at something. I remember when Geraldo Rivera came on TV in 1975 and says, hey, people, we got the Magruder film. The Magruder film clearly shows that Kennedy was shot from the front, not the back, okay? So Lee Harvey Oswald gets picked up by the Dallas Police Department. They take him in there, they whoop his ass, okay, because he's on the news with a swollen eye, and they say, well, what happened? And he said the Dallas police beat him up, right? Now, they walking Oswald out of the jail to go to court, right? And then, of course, we know Oswald never made it to court because they had somebody went up there and dumped on him. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
The plot thickens. Now, the movie director, who we ain't heard from in a while, by the name of Oliver Stone, brought you, he used to bring you films of the 1960s. He brought you the film JFK. He brought you the film The Doors. He also brought you another film called Platoon, about the conflict in Vietnam. Okay? All right. So, then they were saying that you got these people, all these conspiracy theorists and all that. And old J. Edgar Hoover is sitting up there sealing documents on cases, right, that cannot be released for at least 50 years. And I forgot the name of the congressional act that they signed that thing. I think they did that during the Reagan regime. Okay? So they can go out there and say that everybody who participated in the daggone thing did it. But guess what? Ain't nobody getting arrested. How are you going to arrest a dead person that's lying in his grave? Or the one that been cremated? You see what I mean?
Yeah. Support Black
come
business.
on, people.
Brother Blue wanted me to drop something in the chat. So I'm going to drop it in the chat. Support his business, Royal Blue.
Okay, drop something in the chat.
Yeah, I'm about to Shabaka.
Support Black business, Royal Blue, Square, okay, dot site, okay. And then, and we need some help here too, people, to keep this platform up. Plus, we want to expand.
Dynamite's already on it. He got the
okay
on at the bottom.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm seeing it. Yeah.
Reiterated. Reiterated though. Let the people know what's going on. We got to get the funds to keep it going, keep it coming to the people, and they can help by hitting the what's that at the bottom of the screen there?
PayPal.
What is that again?
What is that? PayPal.
Oh, PayPal. Okay. Yeah, y'all hit that PayPal. Keep this rocking. Keep it alive. Keep it going.
Yeah. Roy, the link isn't working.
Yeah. My. I wonder why.
The link for your business that you put in the chat. Oh, he dropped off. He'll come back, I guess.
Yeah.
Name too, J. Melly Royal Blue.
Okay. All righty. Now, also too, okay, they want to keep us on this confusion. You see what I'm saying? Of women, men playing in women's sport and all that. And what's starting to happen is that a trend is happening with the women in women's sports, saying they don't want them dudes in there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jay, do you want to hop up here? We can drop the link for you if you want to hop up here.
Well, come on and join us, Jay Militant. Oh, by the way, guess what I saw in Las Vegas? Y'all gonna love this one right here. I saw another one in Las Vegas, and I gave this daggone thing about a block space. Driverless vehicle.
Oh, yeah, I seen that shit.
Okay, driverless vehicle. Say, man, do you know how much traffic and how many drunks you got out here, man, on Friday night on Las Vegas Boulevard?
Oh, my God.
Okay, now the question is, let's say if this contraption hits your shit, right? Okay. Who you gonna sue?
The company, that's always the company.
Okay, now that's fine to sue the company, but I'm much rather would sue the chief executive officer of that corporation personally. Now, as we all know, that a corporation is a legal entity, and it constitutes being a legal entity.
Yeah, moms definitely take precedent. Take care of moms, but thank you for tapping in, cuz.
Oh yeah, most definitely take care of moms. Okay, yeah, definitely appreciate you joining us, and we're gonna try to get it up. And like I said, this is our second flight. You know what I mean? Yeah. And what have you? You'll say so. So we got some bugs here that we're trying to work out. You know? Yeah. So with that, how are you going to who you gonna sue? You know what I'm saying? Driverless vehicle. You know what I mean? Driverless vehicle on a crowded street and like Las Vegas Boulevard here in Las Vegas. Now, the first time I saw these daggone Google cars, you see, so I'm spinning out of control up there in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying?
Jay, Lady Che had to go back to the hospital. They let her out too early.
Yeah.
So please continue to keep her in your thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, see, okay. Now, another thing is, like, this mainstream media, we're going to crumb bomb on it, okay?
No, they trying to get
Now,
in where we at. They got their own, they starting their own podcasts and stuff. All these
oh,
tools
yeah,
are broken. Now they all got
yeah,
shows online.
yeah, yeah, all of a sudden. And then want to sit up there and spam my damn phone with that.
Yeah, because they fucking up royally. Like, we got a major lawsuit on our hands.
Yeah, we do. You see? Yeah, we do. Yeah, see? But what we're going to have to do, we got to find that somebody's getting ready to pick up their JD degrees, and I damn sure ain't talking about JD pants either. You see what I'm saying?
Oh my God! You see, he got booed at the Kodak Theater.
The Kodak Theater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is when Chris Rock knocked the shit. No, Will Smith knocked the shit out of Chris Rock. Yeah, it's just right there on the corner of Hollywood Boulevard and Highland. Yep. Mm-hmm. And then if you ever go there, people, and see Hollywood Boulevard, be sure
Brittany Griner shouldn't be in that WNBA. She's a foul.
So what now?
Jay said Brittany Griner, the one that was got caught up in Russia for liquid cannabis. She shouldn't be in the WNBA because she's a father.
What? She's a father.
Okay, hold on here, people.
You mean he's a
militant? I love you putting that up there. She is a father.
Women know.
Saying that he is a mother, right? Okay. Now you know what that is right there, and I know Jay Militant gonna love this. This is somebody pissing on your head and telling you it's rain.
Oh my God, Shabaka.
I mean, I know it's disgusting. It's disgusting, I know. But as a disclaimer, so we don't get shut down, you see what I'm saying? These individuals have their human rights and they have their civil rights. But there is no way in hell I'm going to sit up there and look at some dog-faced Joe with a 5 o'clock shadow and he tell me he a woman.
Right.
And I can say that because I'm in Nevada. I'm not in California, Kamala Harris. Y'all ain't going to get me on that hate crime shit. I'm in the next state east of you. I get on the bus, people, in Sacramento. Dude with a 5 o'clock shadow. Hands the sign of baseball mitts with nail polish on. I say, sir, can you tell me how to get to the California state capitol? He tells me. I says, okay, thank you, sir. I'm a woman. You are a woman. Okay. And you remember, Brother Che, well, we used to say, I'm not going to say it no more since they want to bar everything. And you remember the bet we had at $100 and ain't nobody picked it up. Yeah. Tell Lightning Man about our bet with the $100. You going to love this here too, Brother Blue. What was our bet with the $100, Brother Che?
So the Transformers, and I'm not talking about Optimus Prime or the more like the Decepticons, like Megatron.
Right.
They have to produce their own menstrual cycle, menstrual blood.
Right.
Oh my! Come on, that's enough for me. I mean, golly. Okay.
But the reason why we did it like that,
you mean like
know that they
having a menstrual cycle? You mean like that?
Yes, just like that.
A menstrual cycle as an MEN. I mean, menstrual. He having a menstrual cycle. MAN. Cycle.
He thinks he's a woman.
My man, Jay Militant says he's still in California and it's still fuck them. I let them know Militant just ain't my name, it's my character. Well, all right, Jay Militant. Okay, all right. Now, the cold part about it is
somebody got to take a stand against that madness.
Well,
Absolutely.
I don't acknowledge the foolery. I'm not playing with your delusion. I'm not
Trump
playing with your
Exactly.
delusion.
old school gangster. He
Yeah.
compares himself,
Now,
you know.
okay. Now get this here, people. And we did a story on this here too, Brother Jay. Fresno, California. What, about 5-6 years ago?
Yep.
Drag queen story book
And
out.
all of them, if not majority of them, turned out to be a bunch of damn child molesters, sexual offenders.
Right. Right. But they don't want us to talk about that. You see what I'm saying? Well, you guys talk about that. What they say? You're homophobic.
Sorry,
I say
transphobic.
is that them motherfuckers is heterophobic.
Yep, that's what we said too.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, Jay Militant says that he's a 79, baby. He ain't playing that shit. I agree
Right.
with you. And Jay Militant in 1979, I was 20 years old. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was the start of the rap or the art of rhythm and poetry.
Well, it was before that.
The
But, you know,
rapper's delight.
it's a progression of rhythm, blues, soul, funk.
Herbie Hancock era, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, well, Herbie Hancock, Lightning, as you know, man, he was all the way from the late 60s, but he had came up with a 1974 hit, an album called Headhunters.
Headhunt.
I'm not scared of them either,
Yeah.
too, because they can keep their distance. They can move the fuck around.
Who that?
The Transformers.
Oh. Hey, they ain't getting no play no more. And Trump didn't already said, look, if you well, I'm gonna put it in my own words. I don't like reiterating him, but if a man think that that he's a goat, they don't take him to the farm. They take him to the nut house. You right?
We
If
can
a man,
thank Ronald Reagan for closing down the asylums and letting these fools out on the street.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
just to go to show you how I see now his ass was.
if
He
you
shut down all the nut houses.
and
You
look,
see what I'm saying?
they have to pick up the people off the ground after they jump off the building because they really believe they're butterflies.
Oh, God.
But if they think
Oh, man.
if he be enough to think that he's a woman in a man's body while he's shaving, then they make him the head of a psychiatric institute somewhere.
It
Well,
used to be called
the
gender
main
dysphoria.
place, okay, the main place they got for all the psychos in California is called Napa State Valley Hospital, and that's the same Napa County that where all your Boone's Farm and all your wines come from. And then, you know, crap like Boone's Farm and Ripple and all that old kind of crap. That there's a leftover, man, where they're making the fine wines because they've been making wine in California since the 1700s. Napa Valley.
All right.
They have them all deported to somewhere like Israel or somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
They gave the Jews Israel. Can't they give the homo? I mean, what do you call the rainbow?
They did. Oh, it's funny you bring that up, Dynamite. They did.
Give them Diddy Island. They could go no Diddy Island.
yeah, Jay Militant. Napa right there in the 707 is a racist town. That it is.
Yep.
Indeed.
I think it's a sundown town.
I believe it was.
Most of them are.
Yeah, particularly out here in the Wild Wild West.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Napa Valley does have great wine, Mac 285. I'm glad you brought that up because when Gruesome Newsom had put the state on the lockdown, he was up there, man, in Napa Valley, man. You know what I'm saying? With no mask on, getting drunk as hell, celebrating his wife's birthday. Okay, Jay Militant, he says that's his area. Okay, Jay Militant out of NorCal. Okay, I feel you, Jay Militant. You know what I'm saying?
Come on the line. Tell them to come on the line. If we ain't got enough people, I'll drop off. Uh-oh.
Hey Jay, you want us to drop you the link, man, so you can come in the studio with us? Oh yeah, that's right. My bad. Yeah. Mom's comes first. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, it is beautiful scenery up there in Napa Valley. Yeah, it is, and the air is fresh.
Going on outside my window.
Huh?
Sound like a damn tornado going on outside.
Oh yeah, they got some going on for real though. You have to watch out now. You know,
well,
watch them.
The South just got towed up. Did you hear about the 10 states that got hit with 25 tornadoes?
Yeah, God is up.
Yeah.
Anywhere transatlantic, like in the transatlantic slave route, that they get hit from her.
Take the same route.
That's the spirit of the ancestors.
I wonder if that was an ancestor too, hit nothing but sun downtown.
You'll find me in the whirlwind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah,
it's going.
We ain't gonna mention about them towns.
Modified the weather modification. They might be doing this on purpose.
Sir.
Yes,
they are doing it on purpose. You remember y'all the Paradise Fire in Northern California? Let's turn back the hands of time a little bit. Remember the Paradise Fire?
Yes.
Bruh, that smoke was so thick, I had to go to the DMV to renew my driver's license for the last time in Oakland, California, right?
I remember I was in California.
At 12 o'clock noon, it looked like at 5 o'clock in the morning, man, it was that bad. Now,
wow.
I was in North Cal at that same time, Shabaki.
Now, here's one for you. Now, when I had the fire in Shasta County that burned down all of Shasta County, I was in Montana, okay?
Yep.
And the sky was gray up there from them fires in NorCal, okay? So when I came back to Cal, okay, and I went there and took the Interstate 5 because it's going to take you right straight through Shasta County. If that did not hurt your feelings to see all those trees burn down, man, you ain't human. Why? We need the trees for the oxygen. You see? And who was that dumbass politician, Che, that said, "Oh, I'm so glad of the slave trade being brought here. If I was over in Africa, I'd be worshiping the tree."
Winsome, that goddamn Tether Winsome.
You stupid ass dumb bunny. A tree is to be worshipped. Why?
Lieutenant Governor
because it gives
of
off
Virginia.
Oxygen.
Winsome.
Yeah, it gives off oxygen so we can breathe. It inhales what we exhale.
Hey, Black Power, what about the LA fires? They hit the houses but not the trees. Somebody was pointing that out to me.
Yeah.
The houses still stand.
You mean the trees are still standing, lightning, because all them houses is gone.
Right,
Pacific Palisades.
Right around them same houses are still standing, so it's like that's arson, you know?
Yeah, that was arson.
Well, they saying that it's arson.
And you know why they did it? Because they're making way for the Olympics in 2028.
You know, I think I know who did. I think I know who did it. It was Johnny Arson. I mean, this because of the Johnny Arson. No, I'm just.
Oh yeah. I was going to say Bill Gates.
Right there though, they were setting them fires left and right. Shit, don't get it twisted.
Okay. Now, okay. It's been posted in the chat room. HARP, short for the high frequency. Okay, then this daggone thing hopped again. HARP is for high frequency active aerial research program. Is a research facility in Guycona, Alaska, that uses high power, high frequency radio waves to study the ionosphere in the upper part of Earth's atmosphere, and it interacts with radio waves. Now, what you're talking about the ionosphere, brother, that's AM radio, amplitude modulation. Frequency modulation on your FM dial goes across the contour of the earth.
Yep.
And I learned that when I was a little kid and went to the California Museum of Science and Industry over there in Exposition Park, right by the LA Coliseum, where they're going to bring you the 2028 Olympics.
Yep.
Okay. And they was sitting up there showing the cell phones, is because the way they was doing it was that they was giving a lecture about all these towers that they're going to put up in the future, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Then guess what they showed? They said, hey, anybody here likes the TV show Star Trek? Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess what you're getting ready to have right there? Captain Kirk phones. What are cell phones today? And then you remember the Star Trek series, old Mr. Spock used to put that thing in his ear.
Yep.
Guess what it is?
A Bluetooth.
Huh? It's your Bluetooth. Uh-huh. What I'm
Yeah,
currently on right now. Yeah.
Yep.
You see what I mean? Now, keep in mind is that for all of you out there that hate colored folk, and well, y'all wasn't born no slaves, you don't need no damn reparation. Let's look what you stole. You stole our physical labor. You tried to break our spirits, but you stole all our intellectual property.
Yep.
One, Benjamin Banneker. And who was that day you was telling me, Che? Mr. Lattimore with the light bulb.
Lewis Latimer, yep.
Yeah, Lewis Latimer with the light bulb. Who they get the credit to? Thomas Edison.
Punk ass Edison.
And then you know, like doing when they was coming out here to the Wild Wild West on them trains, man. The steel, the gold, and the indigenous people used to call it the Iron Horse. But they always had to put the water in it, and they always had to oil it, right?
Yep.
Now, who is our man that put a device on them locomotives, right? And fill it up simply with oil? They called it the real McCoy.
Yep, the real McCoy. You're talking about
Now,
Johnson.
Also, two people, when it comes to aviation. First black female pilot, Bessie Coleman. They got they got a airline terminal, I believe, at the Oakland International Airport. And correct me if I'm on that there, Jay Militant, because it's been a while since I lived in the Bay Area. Don't they have the Bessie Coleman terminal over there at the Oakland International Airport? I'll wait for Jay to get back. Okay, but Jay said he had to check on his mom, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now Jay is saying is that's why they're putting them GMOs in our products, because they switching to an artificial life.
Yep.
That's real. Okay.
Take our DNA.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like that, even them shots, they got the nano, the nanobots in it or whatever, and then the 4G, the 5G, that activated.
Dynamite. We don't want to get taken off. Can't say too. You got to keep that hush because the video down behind that type of stuff.
Well, that just a your mind. Now I don't know what I'm talking about.
But here's something for you, Lightning. Okay, we're gonna need to set up a code system. Like every other word, classified. When it comes to health, classified. When it comes to community, classified. You remember that fool in the Congress during the Obama administration?
Yeah.
Remember him?
Yeah, man.
Everything was classified. Medical stuff, high technology stuff. You see what I'm saying? Just like when they came out with the idiot box. Okay, I had elders tell me with that idiot box. Are you watching that idiot box, or is it watching you?
Woo-wee. Yes, indeed. Yeah. It really can, you know?
Bruh, same thing with these damn laptops. All this shit that we say and write on these daggone laptops is going off into a database somewhere, somehow.
Man,
Oh,
hey,
all
can
the
can I throw this
all
in there?
the yeah,
Yeah,
hold on, like I
Right.
gotta put this one here to you. I gotta put this one here to you.
right.
Hey
They did.
Pete,
Go ahead.
how many times you open up your laptops and your cell phone says, "Hey, you want to chat?" And just use your voice to search.
Especially when
What's
you don't
that?
start it. You don't even start it. It just starts up out of nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah. What they getting from you? Your voice print. You
Mm,
see?
yeah.
So when they haul our asses in the court, well, you guys are saying this, that, there, the other, blah. Hey, man, that ain't me. That's artificial intelligence. Is my
Yeah.
damn defense.
Yeah. They showed it one.
Remember we covered on the Frontline Black News Shabaka that sister was suing the city of Detroit for $10 million for their failed facial recognition technology.
Oh yeah, and I hope she wins big. I hope she wins big. Now,
Hey, you
all
know.
the legislators in that state, if they
But,
had the public's interest at heart, and
yep.
all the federal representatives from that state, if they had the public interest at heart, legislation would be introduced tomorrow, man, to say that shit is inadmissible in court.
And check this too. You know, if you do a search for a product, then you know, of course, that product and products like it will start popping up because you did a search. That's one thing. But them absolutely listening in or something like that, that's another thing. Because you know, I was saying last time about I feel like they're reading my mind. Nah,
Yeah.
they listening because I sent a text to somebody saying that I was you know just it was just a thought. It was 2 seconds of thought, and I said instead of growing, you know, like I'm gonna start growing some vegetables and stuff. I said maybe I get a greenhouse. And I didn't go on no search for no greenhouse or nothing, but it popped up on my TV. It popped up on my TV as one of them commercials off of YouTube. A YouTube commercial popped up, a greenhouse. Ain't that some? I mean, I did not do no search for no greenhouse. I had just told somebody that, and 2 seconds later, here it
They
is.
listening.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
listening.
Peace to the MD.
Oh,
Would you like to
Oh
come up
yeah,
and join us,
MD.
MD? We having an open mic discussion for about another 10, 15 minutes probably.
My brother
You
Blue back. Blue
got
back.
another
I,
10,
I
got
just wanted
another
to say,
15 minutes.
I just wanted to say that they are manipulating your search engine too.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
yeah, so they don't show you everything that you really want to see. They'll show you what they want you to see. You
That
understand what I'm
part.
saying? Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
I just learned that
Yes, sir.
recently that there's like a search engine called VDN, something like that, and
Uh-huh.
they got it it tells you that your search engine is manipulating your results, is saving your info, is using your info. It's
All
so
that crap, man. All
yeah.
that crap.
Data.
MD,
Yep. Data.
MD. Yeah, okay, MD, you say you want to ask me a question. Okay, MD, come on up. Now, here's something for you people out there on the road, right? And you know, like how you use your GPS, man, to get from point A to point B, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then all of a sudden, man, when I pull over the rest, this damn thing starts asking me, how did you like your visit to Howard Johnson's? Okay. MD says he has no link to ask the question, Brother Che.
Hey, while you getting them that link, something else I want to say on that is that I was looking at some some AV, audio visual equipment, some UV equipment, and
Yeah.
and the ones I saw, they like I've been in a band for a long time, so I got all kind of boards and stuff, and we usually get stuff right. Don't mess around with
Mm-hmm.
toys. I'm looking at
Right.
a few things, and they look like, man, I'm like, that's some Radio Shack nonsense. That's for toys. That's amateur hour. We don't mess with stuff like that. No sooner than I start saying that stuff, boom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Brother Joe, he know. I mean, it was like 2 seconds later, boom, here it is, a unit that costs $6,000. You know, I mean, totally pro. You know, because I'm trying to do this. We trying to make. Hey, I'm trying to do it the right way, all the way up. But damn, I was like, come on now, that's like you. I went from the $150 board to a $5,000 board just because this thing listened to me saying I don't want no amateur hour stuff. It's like, oh, you don't. Well, how about play with the big boys? It's like, damn.
Okay, yeah. You see, this is the
And then
dangerous.
I dropped
Okay, MD, yeah, MD is coming up.
$12,000 for this next board. I was like, oh, it's getting out of hand. But anyway,
Okay.
just one that is definitely listening in. Black Power.
Always. And then on top of it, too, see, this is why we got to be the innovators. Okay, MD, we see you up here, brother. Just unmute your mic, man. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm sorry, yeah. Okay, you added to the stage, MD. Okay.
Hey, peace. What's going on, Shabaka? What's going on, Shay? Shout out to the panel.
Oh, yes, sir, absolutely. Thank you, MD. Man, just up here trying to
Stop boxing
real
the
quick, because I know y'all about to get ready to get off. I need to ask you a serious question, Shabaka.
Yes, sir.
Now, do you know who set fire to the Tesla dealership in Las Vegas today? I need to find out what's going on.
Oh, that's news to me, man. So somebody lit that motherfucker up today, huh?
They burnt it to the ground, Shabaka. I'm trying to find out what's going on. I know you in LV. I'm trying to find out what's going on.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do, man, I'm gonna research that information for you, man. And the next time we come on the StreamYard, when's the next time we coming on the StreamYard, brother Che?
I just wanted to make sure they ain't had you. I just wanted to make sure they ain't had you down at the county jail, Shabaka.
Oh no, brother. No,
with a thing of matches in your hand.
No, bro. That's why I stay inside, man. I'm under house arrest, self-imposed house arrest. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but the cold part about it is, man, there was a dude, man, I saw, man, on the damn internet, man, and his windshield wiper.
Oh, shit. Just pulled it up. Yep. They just set a whole dealership with Martell cocktails.
Damn. What's the location of it so I can stay the hell away from there?
Oh, shit.
I just know it was in Vegas, Shabaka. I just know it was in Vegas.
Okay, so they went on there and they cocktailed a damn Tesla dealership. Damn. Woohoo. Yeah. Okay.
When the workers, they lost jobs.
Wow, yeah. So I wonder what old Stinky Bird got to say that and Little Stink got to say about that. You know, I don't know if it's bullshit or not, people, but they saying Stinky Bird is getting some hits, man, on them Teslas, man, with the sales dipping on them. You know what I mean? And then I think, man, they're talking about $1,200 damn dollars to replace a damn windshield wiper on that. Damn.
Yeah, they're smoking all kinds
of free oil change for life.
Right.
On fire. I'm watching that shit right now. Damn.
But he ain't hurting these billionaires none because he got insurance on every last one of them cars. If anything, it's helping him. He just made. He just sold a.
You on something or something? That fool, well, he ain't no fool. Actually, it's quite ingenious. Now, you're going to dig this here too, MD. How do we know he ain't got some of his cronies doing that? You see what I'm saying? Since he's losing money on it, man, and then going to cash out on the insurance on it.
That's the first thing crossed my mind.
I mean,
sound like insurance jobs to me.
Hey, it's folks revolting all over the country, man. You can't say that ain't no possibility, but hey, people is mad, man.
Oh yeah.
People at the end of the day, even if you're a MAGA maniac or not, they didn't ask for a lot of this stuff. Hell, I could have told you it was gonna happen. But a
Oh,
That's
lot of
right.
these MAGA maniac voters,
add my share
they
to the screen so they can see it.
yeah, they ain't asked for a lot of this stuff that's happening, Shabaka. And they getting the
Yeah.
rude awakening. So
Yeah,
some of
they
these people
is.
just straight up revolted.
But keep in mind, people, it's like this right here, right? That I've argued, and you've heard me argue on Blog Talk, Brother Che. Well, we got to bring all the people together, all the blacks, all the whites. See, we're all this here together. But mighty
Shabaka,
funny. Yeah.
add my screen, my share screen, so they can see the dealership being burnt to the ground.
Okay, now how do I do that? What I got to do?
At the very bottom, it says add to screen.
Okay, add to screen. I got post comment style media assets.
No, Shabaka, down
Okay.
where the avatars are.
Okay. Down. Okay, I see the avatars up at the top. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it
which
should
one?
be at the bottom. You should see his screen at the bottom.
Yeah, you should
Oh,
be able to
You
see
just got to click on it.
damn, boy, they lit that
Yeah.
motherfucker up.
Jay Melly said he watching it
Oh
now
man.
too.
Yeah, I'm adding to the stage now, man. Oh, they lit it up. Okay. Well, there's that old
And for a
saying
sports
by that
update brought
cat
to
by
you
the
by
name of Montague. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then they got it up right there.
Look, boom.
Where it's,
It just blew up.
yeah. Oh, burn, baby, burn. On fire at Tesla in Las Vegas. What side of town is that? So I can make it a point to stay far the hell. Hey, the roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let the MF burn.
And for a sports
Yeah. The roof is definitely on fire.
So that's all I wanted to come up and say, man. I just wanted to make sure you was all right, Shabaka. I ain't know if they caught you with the matches in your hand.
No, it wasn't me. Wasn't
Okay,
me.
gotcha.
It wasn't me.
Gotcha.
Wasn't me, because that cell phone, that satellite tracking device in his laptop will show that Shabaka was not involved. None whatsoever. That he's been here all day, and the only trip he went was to go get him a cigar, man, and sat at a lunch counter and begged for a cup of coffee. You see what I'm saying? So I can make the show tonight.
You stupid,
Yeah,
Shabaka.
whoa.
Jay
It says
Melly said
Southern
it was
Las Vegas.
Southern.
Hold on a second. Southern Las Vegas. Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's close to home. Oh shit, Southern LV.
You gotta show me how to do that later, brother, because I've been trying to add stuff to the screen too.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I have no idea.
What intersection is that?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know nothing about Las Vegas. Oh, so Shabaka, you on the strip, huh? I thought maybe you was like in Henderson or something.
No, so I'm near the strip. Yeah, I'm near the strip. You know what I'm saying? And I would be, wait a minute, heading toward LA. Yeah, that there would be the southern side. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Well, I'll look at some local news on that. You know what I mean? But however, as we all know, with this new term that has came up, right? When you fuck around, you find out. See? People is getting upset with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
on fire in Kansas City too.
Whoa.
Hey, these people ain't playing with Elon, man. Now, I don't agree. Now, it's people going around keying other people Tesla. I don't agree with messing with other folk property now.
Yeah.
No, man. Yeah.
You go to the dealership, do whatever you want. Like you said, hey, it's insurance money at the end of the day. Burn it to the damn ground. Who give a damn? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, go get one even further. I would be surprised.
Yeah,
light it up himself.
the Las Vegas Lab Dogs did a press release about it. They had a whole press conference about it.
Who had a press conference?
LV's finest.
Okay, yeah. Jay says he sent the press conference. They're saying it was shots fired.
Oh, damn!
Shots fired.
MD said they're
Wait a
not
minute.
playing.
Okay, now Jay Militant, did somebody go up there and bust on a Tesla, man, or so some of these fools who lost their money in these casinos and whatnot, soon to be homeless, man, when he can't pay his rent because he lost it on a crap table, went crazy. Because, you know, they got alcohol here for you 24/7 in them casinos.
Yeah, they sure do. They get you good. And
Yeah, they ain't got, man, it ain't like California where at 2 o'clock in the morning they got to shut it down just to open up at 6. Hell, Vegas said 2 to 6 is they peak hours for these drunks. You know what I'm saying? But to each his reach. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they 24. They 24/7.
Yep.
Yeah, I just wanted to come up, man, and mess with you a little bit, Shabaka, man. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah.
You too, MD.
You
going live on Thursday?
I don't know, man. We'll see. Hell, I just got finished working not too long ago, man. So
I know you tired.
I was over there streaming with my homeboy Van Cat, man. But I see what we can do. But
shout out to Van Cat.
Yeah, but I'm gonna check in with y'all on the next one, man.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely,
right,
absolutely.
Peace, Black Power.
Okay, now I see people.
All right, good night, y'all.
What happens is.
Oh, good night, Blue.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Black Power, Blue.
Black Power.
Thanks for joining us, man. Yeah, because we know it's late where you at, Blue. Appreciate you.
Yes. I gotta talk to my daughter too, because she called me.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
Hit me, Black brother.
Yes, I will do.
Yeah, I always got to check on the little baby. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Yeah. Yes,
All
sir.
right, peace.
Okay. All right. So this just goes to show people that this world is crazy. But ask yourself this question, folk.
Oh, I got some more
if
to
the world
share.
was cool. Okay. All right. In the meantime, Brother Chase, you pull it up. Ask yourself this question,
I'm
people.
just waiting for you to add it to the stage.
Well, how do you add it to the stage? Where do you see that at? Because I should see it too.
At the very bottom of the screen.
At the bottom of the screen where it said more and guest.
Yeah, I just added it. Yeah, I just added it to the stage.
I'm trying to figure it out though. Is it more? I'll figure it out.
Tesla vehicles were set on fire in Las Vegas and Kansas City.
Yep. So right there, somebody spray painted resist on the Tesla door entrance.
That don't sound modern. That don't sound modern to me, does it? Do y'all? The word resist? Come on now, that don't even sound modern.
They did this one in New York.
Yeah, but the word resist?
Resist.
I don't know.
Musk. I think they were trying to say resist Elon Musk.
Yeah, no. It just seemed like a word he might come up with.
Yeah.
It don't seem like a word we come up with. Well, I mean, we put on there, like F Musk. That's what we would have put, not resist. F Musk.
Okay, now ask yourself this here, people. Ask yourself this, people.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you know that the dumpster ain't sending somebody on a clandestine mission with this bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they can martial law.
It sure in the hell sound like it. The word resist don't even sound like something that the people would do.
Now, if it was in Oakland, California, I would believe resist because Oakland is the city of resistance anyway. But out here in Sin City, something, to quote the words of Dr. Henry Lee in the O.J. Simpson trial, Brother Che, you know where I'm going. Something not right.
Something not right, Shabaka. Something not right.
Oh, maybe it's the LGBT. Maybe they use that.
Maybe. Look, there go one. One on fire.
Damn. Man, this is crazy.
Whoa, was it blowing up too?
Yep.
Damn, they got stuff cracking popping. What's
Yep.
popping?
And
Oh, shut.
Look at Allah.
now his car alarm go off.
Like, what's happening? Oh man, they just made it more interesting.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Okay, so everybody is documenting where they at tonight, right? So they don't
Yeah.
come up here and say, particularly my ass out here in this place. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna take a selfie with today's newspaper and sitting in front of my house with my house in the background.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Thanks for that one, Jay Militant. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute, though. That they look like I'm trying to make out the street corner out there now, if I can. Seeing the picture. Okay, wait a minute.
Take a
Wait
picture with
minute.
I have to take a video with the police, asking the police, what's today's date, officer? And do you have the time?
Damn, man, look at it over there, man, in the screen right there.
Wow.
So they got Metro out there. You know what I'm saying? And this is
That's your
news
local
to me.
affiliate. Yeah.
Yeah.
When did they give me a good deal on that black and white one?
Yeah. They got
It's all
the
burnt
bullshit
up.
up there, man, for that tonight.
Yeah.
They got burnt
Okay.
up.
Okay, now they saying that this is a targeted attack. Okay. So therefore, they know I was at home all day today. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready for this. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department is, that's their badge. You know what I'm saying? Here, Black Joe said domestic terrorism. There you go.
Yep, that's exactly.
And that's also the slave catcher badge, too.
Yep. Just like the one in South Carolina.
Lightning, you already know that the police are policy enforcers. Now, what they did here in Las Vegas is that they combine the police and the sheriff together.
Man, they got a double star on that thing, too. I'm sitting there noticing. I don't know if anybody else looking at that. That's a satanic star.
Oh, yeah.
All
Big
that
time.
shit.
They heard gunshots.
You notice that the point is aimed downward, and they got 2 points at the top for horns.
Yeah.
Officers discovered several vehicles on fire.
Now,
as well as
the
word
one
exists
recording
that
this
they-
video right here, Black Joe, terrorism in its broader sense is use of violence
Our partners
against
from the Kern County Fire Department
non-combatants.
quickly put
Yeah.
out the fires, and together with our canine and armored task force,
And they wrote resist across the wall of this right here.
Scene secure.
Yeah, that don't sound like something we would do.
Again, this drone footage here is one of our deployments of our drones. Just provide
So
security
for our people here in Las Vegas, I wouldn't drive by that damn place if I was you until they pick that thing up and throw it off in a junkyard.
We are still very early into the investigative
Because you
process.
do not have to be guilty to be convicted.
Yep.
As we continue that investigation.
Yeah. Okay, Joe says you are really underestimating, faded down the LGBT attack.
Oh, yeah, it could have been
At
them
least
too.
5 Tesla vehicles were damaged, to include 2 of which were engulfed in flames.
Yep, they took off their dresses and put on battle fatigues. You know, they pissed off now. They got to be men. They go ahead and growing their beards out and they going on the attack.
Okay, and Joe says it's been them since January.
Tesla vehicle catch fire momentarily. You'll see the suspect pop up right next to the Tesla vehicle. That individual then
So they got a picture.
A person of interest with tinted windows, and it's Elon Musk and his son.
Yeah, this is fact. Just do the research. Okay, I got you, Joe.
One of the vehicles, and a longer version of the
We know Elon set that fire. Him and his little boy. They trying to sneak out of there.
Okay, so Stinky Bird and Little Stink went out and did this job, right?
Little X. We can't call him Little Stink. You see what happened to Whoopi Goldberg.
He's a
She
little
say
punk.
something about little X boy, and she out of there.
That's
Like
what she
I
spoke
pointed out, this
against
was
him.
a targeted attack against the
That
When she
stinky
caught
bird
that.
went there and bought the
I
view,
believe that it's
and
isolated
yeah, they
spot.
said something. He went and bought the view and fired Whoopi Goldberg like within about
However, as
15 minutes, I
precautions
think.
on many of these types of incidents, we've increased our presence, in particular at Tesla locations or any Tesla-related locations. The valley
Plus, he a little boy. He ain't grown up yet, so I'm gonna leave him alone.
computer dispatchers
All children are innocent until they grow up.
bring
Little
accountability to the
X.
person or persons
He's a
responsible
whole
as
code.
quickly as possible.
His name is a computer code.
It's important for the
How
public
about that?
video related
I think that boy might be a computer. He might be a computer because allegedly Elon Musk's girlfriend is a robot.
He's an
Allegedly,
android.
yeah.
You want to know something, bruh? I would not be surprised in the least.
But they said that was fake news. I don't know. Somebody said it was fake news, though. But this say he was going on a date with his robot girlfriend.
Yeah. And they got up here. If you see something, say something.
I can see him down at the VD clinic now. Say I caught something from the robot from my Android. He's telling man, we can't fix that. We need tools. Say he need tools to fix that. You know, some screwdrivers and Allen wrenches.
Yeah.
Dad, I'll pass it on to Special Agent in Charge, Spencer Evans.
He say, no, you need a special ratchet to get that up out of you. Okay, something way worse than VD.
Yeah.
Gave him a computer virus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Working hand in glove with our partners at the Las Vegas Metropolitan.
Say there's no cure for what he got.
Musk has a trans daughter, Dynamite.
We are working
What? She a transformer or a robot?
Maybe a combination of them both. Cyborg transformer.
Hell yeah, you can jump on her back and she just sprout a pair of skis and take you right across the river.
No,
he's not as innocent as he thinks, Dynamite. He said innocent children cussing out the president.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, but he only doing what the chip in his head tell him to do.
Yeah.
Elon talking to him with brain waves and shit. Go cuss the president out.
Hey man. Okay, and Joe.
He said, "I need a distraction. You know, I'm not a good speaker."
Yeah.
I didn't understand nothing that man said. I was just focused on his little boy. I was like, what the and Trump was trying to look away. I was like, golly. I said, it's all a show. I said, this man don't want to be heard. He didn't. He really didn't.
And there's your hotel, Paris. Ain't that there the Paris Tower right there?
Yep, that's the Paris. Fuck the Paris. I'll never stay there ever again in life.
I'll now turn some time over to Assistant Fire Chief Jennifer White.
Trump sitting there saying, this man is violating all my rules. I done told people don't be standing over me in the Oval Office. He's standing over me. He's not wearing a suit.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm the king. You're just the president.
Yeah.
See that star? That's a double star. Two horns up at the top, and man, that's double star because it's upside down.
Yeah, that's a Boston song.
Okay,
yeah, Baphomet. That's it.
Okay, now to change the storyline a little bit, you know, this can go on and play for our viewers. Another thing I want to bring up, I came across some information, and I think I called you on it earlier today, Brother Che. Okay. Stop playing, please, gentlemen. It's more serious than you all think. Yeah, Joe, no, you're absolutely right. Putting all bullshit aside, no, he is absolutely correct about that.
Right on.
This is extremely serious. So therefore, out here in the wild, wild west, I'll get the Las Vegas Review Journal tomorrow, man, and read the story.
Hmm.
You know,
We'll never
and I'm
know the
staying,
true story.
and I'm staying far the heck away from that part of town.
Yes, they were
We
from the
gotta
south
pull you
side.
over. Yeah, we gotta pull you over. Hey man, do you go by that name, man? That arrogant black bastard Shabaka Sankari? Never heard of him.
So the question is about
Deniable plausibility. Ain't that there with old Bill Clinton? Okay, soon they will say you either with us or against us. Mark my words. Noted, Joe. Putting all BS aside. Yeah.
They're saying anybody that's speaking against the Trump's regime has drapetomania or something. They have derangement syndrome or something.
They got derangement syndrome. And you got a 34-count convicted felon as the president of the United States, okay? And we in the general public are deranged. Okay, might as well tell me that shit don't stink. Okay.
Tesla owners and
That's exactly what they're telling you.
Yep, no, the progressives, liberals, and the alphabetized agenda. Yeah.
There's been reports of attacks
I'm,
in multiple states.
I'm looking at it. It's funny because I can see through their shit. It's like they trying to make a distraction, and when people do that, I know about it. You know.
Yeah, well, and Joe is right. Appreciate that you have an honest enemy in the White House. See, just like that old saying out of South Central LA, never apologize for how you honestly feel.
Exactly,
and,
Black Joe.
And the orange dude is
that we have an honest enemy in the White House.
So I'll
refer
to
Assistant
Sheriff Corn on that. I do
and you know what the cold part about it is, and I
January,
never thought I'd have to say this, people, but I respect Trump for that. You know why? Because you telling me, you telling me of how much you hate me. You telling me that you out to destroy me and mine, right? So for all of those who sat up there and sung, "We shall overcome," okay? To those that made the ultimate sacrifice, may you rest in power.
Yeah.
But as Dr. King said, he led our people into a burning house with integration.
Community partners that are providing video,
See.
cell phone.
All right, Shabaka, we're almost at the 2-hour mark.
Okay, so we're going to start the closing comments. Everybody, please start their closing comments, and then I'm going to give you a call afterwards, Brother Che, to say, see how I'm doing on my tutorial of the StreamYard.
Actually, stay on the stream when we end it.
Yeah, stay in the studio.
Yeah, because I want to learn how to do it.
Now, Joe, that's what I was saying, man, about them, man, getting rid of the DEI. You see what I'm saying? Because, see, it will force us, force us to do for self. You see what I'm saying? And then if you get trolled on your social media platforms, delete and block. Don't engage them with no BS conversation. Delete and block.
Well,
it's hard.
Take all the fun out of it.
I know, but delete and block, because see what happen is people, they'll shut down your social media, right?
Yeah, that's what happened.
And I'm willing to bet dollars to donuts is that damn gruesome Newsom, being in California where the majority of this crap is headquartered at, okay, will sign legislation to authorize them to do that bullshit.
Yada?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Joe. Yes, sir.
Look, all thing I got to say is this segregation situation is coming back. Trump just removed the federal ban on restaurant owners and store owners segregating their stores. So segregation back on the way. It won't be no colored signs, but it will be segregation.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. And they're going to come under the auspice where we reserve the right to refuse service to anyone and you're going to be spending your time, man, about 5 years in these civil kangaroo courts trying to prove discrimination, and then the judge is going to get tired of seeing your ass, case dismissed. See where I'm
Black.
going with this here? Yeah. You see where I'm going with this here, Black family? So right now, as Uncle Phil was saying, Brother Che, on Frontline Black News, we got to do for ourselves now. We are forced to. We are forced to. And then we owe it to ourselves. So those who made the ultimate sacrifice during the time of Fannie Lou Hamer and during the time of Ella Barker, where she was sick and tired of being sick and tired, this is forcing us people to do for ourselves. Quit looking at your brother and sister as the enemy. We got to countermand this self-destruction. I believe you all could do it, because I might not get there with you, okay? But I think it's doable, just out of necessity. And it's very interesting that when your ass is in a burning forest or in a burning house, you get very, very innovative, man, about saving your ass.
Oh yeah, I found
like
that
innovation.
It's 6200 block of Bandora.
Okay, is that VANDORA?
BADURA.
Badua.
Yeah.
Badua. Yeah. Okay. I know where that's at. Okay. Yeah, I know exactly where that's at. Okay. Badua. Okay. All righty.
Are you talking about in Vegas?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah,
okay.
I've seen and crossed that street in Vegas. Yep.
It's right.
And also lightning them some nice graphics you got up there in the background right there. You know what I'm saying?
Sin City. Yep.
Sin City. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what it is. You see what I'm saying? And then find out, y'all, guess what they did? You see that daggone Las Vegas sign right there? It says, "Welcome to the fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada."
Yeah.
Telling y'all right now, if you got the entrepreneurial spirit, Metro is not going to let you set up there and sell shit, even if you got a business license. They ain't going to let you set up there and sell nothing, you know. But I will tell you this, but you know what these hustlers do out here, y'all, who sell the food and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's right. The civil rights movement was about sexual access, not the liberation of the Negro. Now, what these people do, they wait for code enforcement to go get off duty like 5 o'clock, and then they set up shop like at about 7 p.m. Yep.
Yep, I believe it.
And that there is for real. So therefore, on my closing comments, I'm gonna go first. You know, please share this episode everywhere that you can. Okay. So when you get trolls on your Facebook page, here's what you do: delete and block. Now you hit me to that, Brother Che. They'll come up there to say stuff. They'll come up there to say stuff to provoke you. To get so we fought for raisins in the potato salad. Oh man.
Damn, not the raisins in the potato salad, Black Joe.
Oh man, got to laugh to keep from crying. That's so true. You know, that's so true. All right. So we start our closing comments because we know our people there in the East, you know, it's late for them and what have you. And then also too, the vernal equinox is on its way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, the days is getting longer. And then out there, for all of you with the Caucasian persuasion that hate Shabaka and hate Frontline Black News and hate Shabaka's Black Experience and hate Black Ophenim TV and Black Power Radio, keep in mind that in a couple of months, it's going to be about 100 and Yeah, that blood moon
20.
was prophetic too. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. And keep in mind that we're gonna be, getting some 125 degree days with a wind chill, man, of
God.
about 95 degrees at nighttime, just before sunrise. And as we all know, who've been in certain situations, Chaz, we all know the coldest part of the day is just before sunrise. That is the coldest time of the day. And now, but one thing about you, Musk, you don't know what homelessness is.
Nope.
You don't know what it's like not having nowhere to go. You know what I mean? You don't know what it's like to have people look at you. You can see in their eyes they ridiculing you because you can't bathe every day and scrub your grill every day. See, bathing.
He can do all of that and don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. Bathing is a human right. Just like when we pulled up there, man, reading one of those things, Brother Che, about that they didn't bathe for 2 and 3 years.
Yeah.
Man, can you imagine trying to get next to a chick who ain't washed her ass in 2 years?
That's how they was able to kill off everybody they came in contact with.
Damn. Ooh-wee.
Royalty
and they call us savages.
Yeah, they didn't. They bathe what once a year, like in royalty. You know, I mean, you want to get next to a princess and she smell like that? No, no.
Oh my God! And then get a load of this here, lightning. The proof of the point even further. You know, like when you see them old castles, and they got the moat around them. Do you know what the moat was?
The sewage.
It was their sewage. You know what I'm saying? And they call us savage.
The Moors had to bring in the bathhouses because they wouldn't.
Yeah, because the Moors probably said, you people stink so damn bad, you know what I'm saying? Here, wash your funky, nasty, stinking ass.
Yep.
It was black women that gave the world the concept of feminine hygiene.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys are up there being racist. You guys are a bunch of black separatists and black racists. For those of you out there that say we racist, hey, we don't control no policy enforcers. We don't control no Teslas and Silicon Valley. We don't control none of that. We are in no position to be racist. Well, we're all the same, Shabaka. Come bring your ass out here in June. Sit out in the sun with me. You know? Come sit in the sun out here in the sun.
They're going to turn red like lobsters and start pilling all over the place.
And then ask yourself this here, black family. What color is a snake on its belly?
White.
Say that again.
White.
And what does a snake do with its skin?
It sheds.
It sheds. My. I thought I was the only dumb bastard that saw that. Okay, so we see, somebody had dropped off. I think it was Joe.
Yeah, Black Joe. Thank you for joining us, Black Joe.
Okay, thank you, Joe.
Dynamite, give your closing. I'm going to close this out. Go ahead, Dynamite.
Okay, well, no, I wouldn't take no hate. I got love for the whole, for the poor and the black and oppressed people of the world. There you go. So that's bringing everybody to the light. Because there's a lot of people still in the dark, whether it be us, them, or others. Everybody comes to the light, and then everything gonna be all right. I'd say, but until then, I wouldn't tell anybody who to follow, or I mean, what to follow. I should say, like religion. So that's why I say my religion is black nationalism.
That's right.
So no separate I want everybody, whether they Muslim or Hebrew or Christian or whatever, it can all be black nationalists at the same time because we all black first. Anyway, I'll
Exactly.
drop the mic on this.
First, Black
Yeah,
Power.
drop it on this, saying that God loves us
Okay,
so much.
Jay
People,
Middleton say, remember, Musk got a trans daughter, so which means Musk got 2 sons. Okay. All
oh,
righty. Yeah. And
Us
then
got a whole
Twin up here
tribe of
laughing.
goddamn kids.
I missed that last part. I was saying that was the only real part. I mean, that was the realest part. Is God loved us so much, our people. He said, "Go to the lost children of Israel first," right? So we are the lost children of Israel, and then he said, "He loved us so much." He sent us people pull us out of the fire, heroes. Heroes and sheroes.
Yes,
So
sir. Indeed.
that's all we trying to be is a light to lead the way. Because there's many ways up the mountain, but if we see a roadblock, we just going to tell you to go the other way. Black power.
Black Power.
Always. And then shout out to all the members of our sheroes from Her Majesty Queen Nzinga
Mm-hmm.
to the Queen Mother, Tupac's auntie. I ain't saying her name, but we all know who we talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what have you. You know what I'm saying? And then in the American ethos,
I'm
the
supposed to be giving
symbol of
my
strength.
closing, Shabaka. You already gave me
Would
the
be the
close.
black woman. Okay, I'm done with my closing. Okay, Brother Che, your closing, sir.
Yes, sir. Keep your head on a swivel, Black family. We at war. We've been at war. It's time we start waging back. Like Black Joe said, a state get strapped or get clapped. So practice your Second Amendment while you can, and make sure you are registered to use that firearm and have been trained properly in the self defense to know how to properly use that firearm, because we got a lot of people running around with guns that don't know what the hell they're doing with them. And then
Right.
just keep doing what we've been doing, FBA family. We control the narrative now. They trying to get like us. So we need to keep
Yeah,
doing what we've
exactly.
been doing, and don't let up on them tangibles. We're gonna continue to mass up the tangible for our vote all the way up to 2,100. It's not a
Yep.
handout. We're not begging. This
It's
is
a debt that is due.
the debt that's owed and the demands that will be answered. Otherwise, the Democrats are just gonna keep losing election cycles. We don't give a damn. They can both crash and burn, the Republicans and the Democrats.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Lightning said, our religion, our philosophy, our ethos, and our ideology is black nationalism. So
Yes, sir.
appreciate
And this
everybody
is not.
tapping in. Shout out to Jay Millie. Shout out to Twin. Shout out to Mac 285. Shout out to Win Lose. Shout out to the MD for joining us. Shout out to Black Royal, Blue Royal as well. Shout out to Mac 285. Shout out to you. Shout out to Jamboree, Jab Jamboree. And
Jay Dizzle.
Jay Dizzle as well. Well, Jay Dizzle didn't join us tonight, but yeah, definitely shout out to Jay Dizzle.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shout out to our whole new black media. We control the narrative now, and that's a signal
Exactly.
of the new black media and the new black media, because we've been around for a combined 15 years. So
Yeah, and we've been putting in a lot of work and sweat into it too, people. So do donate what you can. Please donate what you can. And I promise you, if you donate, we will not go to the casino.
we're
keep
not gonna
book
pull a
on
Dr.
your
Phil bar on you. We're not gonna do a
Yeah.
Dr. Phil bar on you.
Exactly, and we will document the donations, and we will give a statement with receipts of what the revenue was spent on.
Right. Because we believe in transparency.
Exactly.
So appreciate y'all tapping in to season 10, because we're in our 10th season of Shabaka'S Blacc Experience Enhanced, episode 12.
Okay. Okay. And then
I got
also too, brother. Yes, sir.
another song. But before you hit the button, when you're ready to hit the button, I got a new song. I just kind of put something together. I think it's tight though. Black Power.
Let's go out with the tight outro.
All right. Whenever you ready, let me know.
Just say the
All
word.
right, I mute my mic. You all have a good night. Listen to the outro.
All right, peace, love, light, reparations, and separations, and black empowerment. Chan Krumah signing out from the Mile High Income and a legal market for the city in a sundown town known as Aurora, Colorado. Make sure y'all check us out for Frontline Black News, the RBA, and Shabaka'S Blacc Experience Enhanced on Friday for Grand Rising. Peace, love, light, reparations, and separations, and black empowerment. We out.
And don't forget, I got the Black Revolutionary Block Party going on Saturday nights at 8 p.m.
Join us Saturday as well. And then right after that, join us for Frontline Black News.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to be back to black. Yeah.
We got only Pamela's Way in the building. We about to close out. But appreciate you tapping in, sister. Please listen to the playback.
Black Powerful.
Black Power.
Wrong one. Oh well, let's go with the other one. Damn, that was the wrong one.
I have stood where once Jefferson Davis stood and took an oath to my people. It is very appropriate that from this cradle of the Confederacy, this very heart of the great Anglo-Saxon Southland, that today we sound the drum for freedom, and I say segregation now. I have stood where once Jefferson Davis stood and took an oath to my people. It is very appropriate that from this cradle of the Confederacy, this very heart of the great Anglo-Saxon Southland, that today we sound the drum for freedom, and I say segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever.
My first listen to that shit.
Time that America refused to give the Negro any land. Through an act of Congress, our government was giving away millions of acres of land in the West and the Midwest, which meant that it was willing to undergird its white peasants from Europe with an economic floor. But not only did they give the land, they built land grant colleges with government money to teach them how to farm. Not only that, they provided county agents to further their expertise in farming. Not only that, they provided low interest rates in order that they could mechanize their farms. Not only that, today many of these people are receiving millions of dollars in federal subsidies not to farm, and they are the very people telling the black man that he ought to lift himself by his own bootstraps. Now, this is what we are faced with, and this is the reality. Now, when we come to Washington in this campaign, we are coming to get our check.
Any problem for the masses of black people in this country whatsoever, but it does make the hand-picked Negroes be satisfied to slow down the cry of the masses. And a good example of that is as soon as the spirit of rebellion or revolution began to spread among the masses of black people in this country, and they began to take an active part, and they showed that they weren't confined to this nonviolent approach. Then the government or the power structure began to sit up and take notice, and now, as you said earlier, the president is talking about new legislation and to put it, take it out of the streets and put it back in the courts. Well, as long as it's in the streets, it's in the hands of the masses of black people who will not compromise or who cannot be bought out. But when you put it back in the courts, then that puts it back into the hands of the hand-picked Negro leaders, who will allow the judges and the other persons that are involved in this white power structure to slow them down. It's only a trick. And as long as the masses of black people are involved in the struggle for freedom, not integration, but freedom, and respect as human beings, respect as men, and show that they're willing to die to be respected as men, then the power structure sits up and takes notice. But as long as this mass element is led, and when I say led, I use led in quotes, actually contained by Uncle Tom Negro leaders who hold them back, who tell them turn the other cheek, and things like that, then the white power structure isn't worried at all. They're only worried when they know that the masses of black people are ready to explode, and in exploding it will destroy some of the furniture in their house, and then they react accordingly.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in with us tonight. And this is Shabaka'S Blacc Experience, signing out from Sin City, otherwise known as Las Vegas, Nevada. And now in Nevada, it was sometimes referred to as the Mississippi of the West.
Nonviolent approach, then the government or the power structure began to sit up and take notice, and now, as you said earlier, the president is talking about
rest in power.
Always.